Hello, my fellow American. Welcome to InfoFlow. We present the information for today. Kindly click the subscription button and enjoy the news. Robust job growth signals resilient U.S. economy amidst rising interest rates. In a resounding display of economic vigor, the United States witnessed the addition of a remarkable 360,000 jobs in October, affirming the labor market's unwavering fortitude amidst mounting interest rates. Impressively, the unemployment rate remained steady at an extraordinary 3.7%, hovering close to its 50-year low. This surge in job creation was all-encompassing, with every major industry contributing to the upward trajectory. Leading the charge was the leisure and hospitality sector, boasting an impressive 95,000 jobs, closely followed by professional and business services, which added 76,000 positions. Other noteworthy contributors included the retail, manufacturing, and government sectors. However, wage growth maintained its modest pace, with average hourly earnings experiencing a 0.2% increase from September and a 4.7% rise compared to the previous year. Alas, this year-over-year surge represents the smallest upturn registered since December 2021. The robust job report serves as a testament to the ongoing expansion of the U.S. economy, defying recent interest rate hikes implemented by the Federal Reserve. These rate increases aim to curb the persistently high inflation, which currently stands at its most elevated level in the past 4 decades. Nevertheless, the report also reveals glimpses of a slowdown. The number of unemployed individuals experienced a slight upswing, while the labor participation rate remained unvaried. These indicators suggest that the labor market may be approaching its capacity. Taken as a whole, the October jobs report presents an encouraging outlook for the U.S. economy. However, the Federal Reserve must exercise vigilance regarding these signs of deceleration as it steers the course of interest rate adjustments. Additional insights from the report encompass: the number of unemployed individuals increased by 13,000, reaching a total of 6.4 million. The labor participation rate remained unchanged at 62.2%. The count of long-term unemployed individuals, defined as those jobless for 6 months or more, declined by 146,000, settling at 1.1 million. Median weekly earnings for full-time workers surged by $17, reaching $1,047. Experts provide their valuable perspectives on the matter. With the job market still exhibiting robustness, the Federal Reserve possesses ample maneuverability to raise rates without endangering the economy, emphasized Daniel Silver, a respected economist at J.P. Morgan Chase. Commenting on the modest yet encouraging wage growth, Betsy Stevenson, an esteemed economist from the University of Michigan, noted, "The trajectory of wage growth, though modest, is indicative of a positive trend. This development bodes well for workers and contributes to the overall strength of the economy." Elise Gould, a distinguished economist at the Economic Policy Institute, shed light on the labor participation rate, stating, "While the rate remains relatively low, the fact that it has not declined suggests that the scarcity of workers may not be as imminent as some perceive." In summary, the October jobs report emanates positivity for the U.S. economy. Nonetheless, the Federal Reserve must remain attentive to the signs of deceleration as it forges ahead with its interest rate adjustments. In another news, Democrats poised to unveil ambitious Build Back Better bill framework. After months of arduous negotiations, Democrats are on the cusp of presenting a comprehensive framework for their highly anticipated Build Back Better bill, a transformative package encompassing social spending and climate initiatives. With an estimated price tag of approximately $1.75 trillion, the bill aims to address critical areas such as climate change, healthcare, education, and childcare. Key provisions within the bill are anticipated to include climate change, a substantial $555 billion investment in clean energy, featuring tax credits for solar and wind power, substantial funding for research and development, and incentives to promote electric vehicle adoption. Healthcare, an expansion of Medicare coverage to encompass hearing, vision, and dental care, alongside a proposed cap on prescription drug costs. Education, the introduction of universal preschool for all 3- and 4-year-olds, coupled with 2 years of tuition-free community college. Childcare, the inclusion of a tax credit to alleviate childcare expenses, alongside an expansion of the child tax credit for eligible families. However, the bill is encountering resistance from Republicans, who argue that its price tag is exorbitant and will contribute to the already burdensome national debt. Nonetheless, Democrats are determined to navigate the bill's passage utilizing a process known as reconciliation, without seeking Republican support. Prominent voices within the political landscape have weighed in on the bill. Describing it as a pivotal investment in the nation's future, Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer lauds the bill, asserting it will generate millions of jobs, alleviate financial burdens for families, and combat the pressing climate crisis. In stark contrast, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell characterizes the bill as a colossal overreach, cautioning it represents an extravagant spending spree that will push our nation into bankruptcy. As of now, the bill's fate remains uncertain, as it necessitates the backing of all 50 Democrats in the Senate to reach fruition. Outlined below is a timeline chronicling the evolution of the Build Back Better bill. August 2021, President Biden introduces the American Families Plan, a sweeping $1.8 trillion social spending package. September 2021, the House of Representatives passes the Build Back Better Act, a $2.4 trillion social spending package. October 2021, the Senate initiates deliberations on the Build Back Better Act. November 2021, the Senate Budget Committee trims the cost of the Build Back Better Act to $1.75 trillion. December 2021, the Senate votes to advance the Build Back Better Act, but the motion fails due to Senator Joe Manchin's opposition. January 2022, negotiations between Democrats and Republicans regarding the Build Back Better Act persist. February 2022, President Biden engages in discussions with Senator Manchin in pursuit of a compromise on the Build Back Better Act. March 2022, talks between President Biden and Senator Manchin reach an impasse. April 2022, negotiations between Democrats and Republicans regarding the Build Back Better Act continue. May 2022, negotiations between Democrats and Republicans reach a standstill. June 2022, Democrats announce the resumption of negotiations on the Build Back Better Act. July 2022, tentative agreement reached between Democrats and Republicans on the Build Back Better Act. August 2022, negotiations between Democrats and Republicans collapse. September 2022, Democrats announce the revival of the Build Back Better Act. October 2022, Democrats unveil a comprehensive framework for the Build Back Better Act. November 2022, Democrats prepare for the anticipated vote on the Build Back Better Act. The unveiling of the Build Back Better bill framework marks a critical juncture in the Democrats' pursuit of transformative social and environmental change. While the road ahead remains uncertain, the bill's potential impact on American society and governance cannot be understated. In another news, Omicron variant sparks concern as rapid spread grips Europe and Asia. The Omicron variant of COVID-19 is rapidly spreading across Europe and Asia, triggering a surge in cases and hospitalizations. This highly transmissible variant has raised alarms as even vaccinated individuals can become infected. In Europe, the Omicron variant has swiftly become the predominant strain in several countries. France, Germany, Italy, and the United Kingdom are witnessing a worrisome rise in cases. Hospitals are grappling with an influx of COVID-19 patients, prompting some nations to reintroduce restrictive measures in a bid to curb the virus's transmission. Across Asia, the Omicron variant is also spreading at an alarming pace. China, Japan, South Korea, and India are grappling with escalating case numbers. Hospitals in certain Asian countries are similarly grappling with an influx of COVID-19 patients. The highly transmissible nature of the Omicron variant is cause for concern. Compounding the issue, the variant displays an increased potential to evade the immune system, thus heightening the risk of infection even among vaccinated individuals. Nonetheless, a glimmer of hope emerges amidst the concerning circumstances. Early evidence suggests that the Omicron variant may induce less severe illness compared to previous variants, leading to a decreased likelihood of hospitalization for those infected. To safeguard oneself from the Omicron variant, it is crucial to adopt the following preventive measures. Obtain vaccinations and booster shots. Wear masks in public indoor settings. Maintain frequent hand hygiene. Avoid crowded places and close contact with individuals exhibiting symptoms of illness. Remaining informed about the latest updates regarding the Omicron variant and adhering to the recommendations of local health authorities is of utmost importance. Experts in the field have shared their insights on the Omicron variant. Dr. Anthony Fauci, director of the National Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, emphasizes, while the Omicron variant is a cause for concern, we possess the necessary tools to protect ourselves and our communities. Dr. Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus, Director General of the World Health Organization, cautions, the Omicron variant serves as a reminder that we must remain vigilant. We must continue taking precautions to safeguard ourselves and others. Dr. Soumya Swaminathan, Chief Scientist at the World Health Organization, asserts, while the Omicron variant presents challenges, we shall overcome them. Unity and collective efforts are pivotal in this endeavor. The emergence and rapid spread of the Omicron variant pose significant challenges, underscoring the need for continued vigilance and proactive measures to mitigate its impact. By adhering to recommended guidelines and fostering a united front, we can navigate this evolving situation and safeguard our communities. These are our best choices. Please stick around till after hours when we meet in another story.